And we are live. There we go. All right, yay, we're here. So we're starting something new today. We're going to do what I'm liking to call Game Showcase. Ta-da. I even made a slide for it. Although everything's backwards. I need to fix that at some point.
Ah.
Uh, we have Sean here with us. We'll see if anyone else tunes in later. Today we're...
Sean. Who is the Sean person?
Dr. 93 is here. Not Sean. So today we're going to be showing off a new game. Not a new game. It's not new at all. It's an older game, but it's one of my favorites. And I figured I'd do this, show off a game that I don't think a lot of people have played. It's a critically acclaimed one, so some people might recognize it. But here we go. And there it is, Salt and Sanctuary. It's very... people akin it to, like, Dark Souls, side-scrolling Dark Souls, which doesn't mean anything. But that's what people say it's like.
Did you change your, what game you're playing?
Not yet.
Just want to remind you before you got it too far into it.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Got it.
Because I don't think I can change it from your app.
I don't know if you can change it from the app, but you can change it other ways.
Yeah.
So Salt and Sanctuary, like most games, gives you a chance to name yourself. What should we name ourselves?
Douche waffle.
What'd you say?
Catbug?
Douche waffle.
Oh, Levy says Catbug.
Kappa?
Catbug.
Catbug.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we kind of have to be a knight now.
Sir Catbug.
This looks like Catbug type hair.
Well, the art style is kind of cool.
Yeah, there's some interesting things about it. Like, I don't particularly like the engine they used for it. I mean, it does its job, but it always feels very Adventure Quest to me. I don't know if you remember Adventure Quest.
I'll actually, after I'm done doing what I'm doing right this second, which is peeling the sticker off a composition book, I will look up info on this game.
Oh, for
so
fun,
we can,
for fun facts?
Yeah. Because that would be, that's kind of an interesting concept that we haven't explored is one of us plays a game and the other talks about it.
Yeah. One of the cool things is you get all the different classes, like you would in Dark Souls. But like in this one, you got... Huh?
This seems very indie.
Yeah, it was. It was an indie game. I'm playing it on PS4, though. So. It's also multiplayer. Local multiplayer. I don't think online multiplayer works. But it is also on Steam, and I think it might be on Xbox One. I'm not sure, though.
I will find all that out for you.
Perfect. You got different classes. Knight, Mage, Paladin, Thief, Chef.
Chef?
Chef.
Oh, that's cool.
Cleric, Pauper, and Hunter. Each one has their goods and their bads, and what they start with. But I think we're going to go Knight. And then we could pick an effect. With it is just like a more rare item that you can hold on to. Red shards are like healing potions. Stone Sellsword allows you in sanctuaries, which are basically bonfires, to summon partners. So if you're going to do a lot of co-op, you might want to start off with that so you can just instantly get it. Amber idols for crafting. Grasping ring, I think, is the one that tells you... It either tells you where your salt is when you die, or it's the one that you lose less, maybe? I don't remember. Then the crystal sphere just lets you rewrite different sanctuaries to be part of your cult. But we're going to go with the grasping ring. And let's venture forth.
So I thought of something the other day, and I gotta call my dad and see if he knows where they're at.
What's that?
I when I got out of Tech Techs when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
I put them in his shop to sell. I don't think we ever sold them.
It's possible.
So I may have all my like really badass Tech Techs. Like I think I had all of the Rob Deerdeck line.
Nice.
Alien Workshop was the majority of my Tech Decks. That and Element.
I've got an Alien Workshop hat. One of my beanies is
Oh,
an Alien
cool.
Workshop hat. So, first of all, I want to point out some really cool stuff just on the main screen here. The border. I know you really can't see it as well because of the stuff I've got covering shit up on. Actually, I need to modify that. Let's take this. I don't know where to put this. Let's just hide it. Everything else should work out just fine. Um,
Take the Discord and drop it to where that part of the border's framing it a little better. You know what I mean?
like so. It'll do it here in a
Uh,
second. That actually does look pretty good.
yeah.
Oop,
So Salt and Sanctuary is $17.99 on Steam.
yes.
It also does come in a bundle.
So I'm just gonna cover that up. It looks better like that. Yeah, there's some bundles for it, but I like the way the corners look. They're really pretty. You got your level
Yeah, I like
counter up
it.
there. You got your stamina, so when you attack. But then you also have your what your attack thing is, and you can also just two-hand every weapon so you do more damage. There's a tiny little bar that you can barely see underneath the stamina bar there. Can you see
The
that?
gray one?
Yeah. Um, as you play and as you take damage, your stamina will decrease, but it can only
No.
decrease as far as that bar goes. So resting at
Oh,
bonfires is not just for when you're trying to refresh everyone. Um,
that's interesting.
the menu here is really cool. It doesn't actually pause the game when you go into pause. Okay, yeah, the grasping ring gets you more salt, which is how you level up. Um, you look at your just basic stats, numbers, and you got all your different equipped items, which is fun. Then you got your
Uh, Salt
bestiary.
Salt and Sanctuary was developed by Ska Studios,
Mm-hmm.
or I would assume that's how they want to pronounce. But it came out on March 15th, 2016 for PlayStation 4. Was later released on Windows,
Mm-hmm.
Mac OS, Linux, and the PlayStation Vita.
Yep.
It's heavily inspired by the Soul series by Japanese developer From Software.
Yep.
Uh,
But more
the game,
Cthulhian, if that makes any sense.
yeah, the game received positive reviews from critics who praised its graphic style, gameplay, and lore.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, another fun fact here. There's the princess hiding up there, upstairs where we can't get to her.
Oh,
Ow. Okay, good. I didn't die. I was afraid I was gonna die there for a second.
you know what this kind of reminds me of?
What's that?
It reminds me of a cross between the graphical style and how it looks. Paper Mario,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, damn, what's his name?
I
I
don't know.
just blanked.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Tim Burton
Okay.
and what was that skeleton? You played as a skeletal knight on
Oh,
PlayStation.
medieval.
Yeah, medieval. It's like all three of those games had a baby.
So there's some really cool things that you may not notice. So we just died, which is fine. We're kind of supposed to there. You can defeat that boss, but I don't think it does anything. I think you die anyway. But oh no, we do have a reflection. Stay there. I thought we didn't have one. Never mind. That was gonna be the cool thing that I was gonna point out. So here is where things get a little more interesting. You've got different religions, I guess you could say, different deities you can worship to. This guy kind of tries to ask you who you worship. Do you worship the new gods? Do you keep to the old gods? Is this which do you worship this guy? No. Uh, do you worship this other guy? So you can pick. There's three of them. The iron ones are the ones that are the old ones, I think. The three are basically Catholics, and the goddess of light is something else. I can't remember what they are. But there's another one that's later on in the game that's kind of like evil.
Hmm.
And depending on what you do with these, you can complete quests to get more abilities with those. With that, it also makes things look different. Oh yeah, and there's bottles.
So IGN awarded this game a score of 8.6 out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
saying you could call Salt and Sanctuary a 2D mashup of Dark Souls and Castlevania. Uh, RP Gamer rated it 4.5 out of 5,
Mm-hmm.
calling it a remarkable fusion of several distinct styles and more than just a passable clone.
Yep. It's a great game.
Polygon rated it a 9 out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
saying that it accomplished the impossible feat of borrowing mechanics from other game franchise without getting lost in uh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. I'm horrible at reading. But anyway, they love it.
Yeah, and they really should. They're great games. So now that we've got our sanctuary here, we can just stop by here to heal and to level up and to summon people, like shops and stuff. You can also teleport back to sanctuaries with different items and shit, which is really cool. You also have up here, we have this hearty roll, which is basically the Estus flask from uh, Dark Souls.
Yeah. Do you
So,
know how much this is on PlayStation?
no, I don't remember. There's also combos. If you do one move and then another, it does different attacks. Abandon hope, all that enter here. Do you know what that's from?
Not really.
Um, it's written on the gates to hell in Dante's Inferno.
See, I never played those.
No, not the game.
Oh,
The poem.
the book.
Yes.
You're quoting. I thought you were quoting a video game and not literal Dante's Inferno.
I was quoting Dante's Inferno. I'm very cultured. I can quote Dante's Inferno.
I see someone new.
I am not nude. You're lying. Didn't hit her. You're lying.
Oh, hi,
I did
Mark.
not. Oh, hi, Mark.
You did post about Transformers getting blowjobs. So.
Oh, I posted something. You could let your mind wander each way, any way you wanted to.
I looked at this other game that the same studio that made this game,
Mhm.
And I want to check it out. It's called "I Made a Game with Zombies in It," and N is spelled with a 1, and then there's a bunch of exclamation points, and then a 1 at the end.
I remember that game. It was like $1 on Xbox 360.
Is it good?
It's all right.
Let me...
Because apparently it's made by Ska Studios, who made Salt and Sanctuary, which is an amazing
They
game.
also made Dead Dishwasher.
I'm liking the sound of this
was-
company just because they sound so retarded.
It was ranked 2009's most popular Xbox Live indie game based on connectivity. It sold 160,000 copies. January of 2010.
That's not bad.
Or by January of 2010.
Yeah, they made Dead Dishwasher, then they made Dead Dishwasher 2 Vampire Smile. It's a weird game. It's got the same art as Salt and Sanctuary does in those games.
Yeah, there's...
I'm not a huge fan of the art. Like, the actual, like... The backgrounds and everything look phenomenal. Everything looks great, except the character models just look terrible. Their animation just is so bad, but everything else is awesome.
There's
So I went to
another
my-
game they made called Charlie Murder.
Oh yeah.
That was another arcade game for Xbox 360.
Apparently, it takes me 10 minutes to walk to the place I was getting a job at from my house.
Okay,
So I got there really early.
nice.
And I said, okay, I'll buy a sandwich and sit here until time. And they interviewed me early.
Nice. How'd it go?
Lady said I aced it, but it was up to someone else. So I was like, okay,
Here's
Well, I
hoping.
hope you get it.
me too.
You'll do great.
I'll do fantastic. My
And you
life
can
goal
take
of
us
being-
all out to eat.
Not for minimum wage, I can't. You're gonna get the dollar menu and you're gonna be thankful for it. One item.
One item.
Yeah, minimum wage is a bitch.
Alright, so we just got the Journey bottle, which is what... It's like the white soapstone from Dark Souls.
So you know a game I've been playing a lot of here lately?
Trials Fusion.
Fallout Shelter.
It's a good game.
No.
I downloaded it on the from Steam, and I also downloaded it back on my phone. It's a very interesting game.
That's a good one. It just takes so much damn time. Fuck.
Guess what I had for lunch?
Was it all dressed? #1 flavor chip in Canada? That's what I had.
No, it was a lamb steak.
Oh, nice. I think my
Yeah.
meal was better.
I doubt it. The thing melted in my mouth.
These things are fucking delicious. Like, in all seriousness, not like nitpicking on you because you had a lamb steak for dinner. You should really get these chips. They're really freaking good.
Have you guys tried the new Lay's flavors?
Yeah, that's why I found this one because I was trying to find those and I couldn't.
One of them's a taco. One of them's a everything. Everything bagel, and the other one was a fried green tomatoes.
I made a joke about the fried green tomatoes thing. It's made of people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I made it
Was it-
too.
Wasn't that a really old movie?
where they fed people to people.
They didn't feed people; they fed one person to multiple people.
I don't think that's the
Yes.
same movie.
It was about had the chick from Misery in it.
That looked like a different type of movie. I didn't think there was any cannibalism involved.
It wasn't a very main point of the movie. Somebody killed somebody and they owned a barbecue restaurant, so they used him for barbecue.
Weren't you on the podcast episode where we talked about the serial killer who cooked people?
Probably not.
Oh,
I don't think he was.
you should go back and listen to it. It's episode 2, I think.
Oh, I came in on the back end of that one, I think. Or
Which you
not
can
at all.
find at the Not Quite Streamers YouTube channel and
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, well, you can find the newest episodes in SoundCloud. You can't find the old one.
Well, I'm trying to find us a different place.
Yeah, I was trying to.
If you're playing Fallout Shelter, they're giving away free animals.
Oh, someone's an atheist in Salt and Sanctuary.
Yep. So here's the skill tree.
Crucify him!
Look at the skill tree, Sean. Look how
I'm not
big it
using
is.
it anymore.
It's what?
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 I'm playing Fallout Shelter.
The skill tree though
No.
is huge. Like huge.
I'm sure it is.
It's like constellations.
Okay. Make another.
As you level, you get black pearls. You spend those black pearls on the skills you want. Certain skills you can buy more than once, which is kind of nice. Play well.
Oh, damn. I don't have enough.
Pikmin, no. I don't want the hunter. Do I want more strength? What's this? Hammers and
If you-
axes.
Oh my god, came back.
If you're atheist and get your wisdom and up high enough, does it give you a fedora so you can be woke? So and then you can use a skill called euphoric.
It'd be awesome if you joined every single religion in this and you suddenly were like, oh yeah, now I'm, you drink the Kool-Aid.
I think instead of giving you a health thing, if you're atheist, it gives you bread.
Yeah, which is for healing.
Yep.
Yep.
Otherwise, it gives you a health potion.
Or something else. I can't remember what the other one is. Because there's 3, religions you can pick from. I usually pick the 3. Because you can get fire weapons that way. Like fire and lightning weapons. Which are good against a lot of the bosses. But instead we went with this. So we're gonna go try to fight the first knight, the first boss. Did you ever notice that right before the bosses actually tells you how difficult the fight's gonna be? Based on your level?
I know some of the areas tell you how hard they are, considering everybody that dies there becomes a body on a tree.
Yep. Or a gravestone.
All my people are sad.
Well, you're the overseer.
Oh, this guy's really happy.
It's because everyone else is sad. Yay, mini bonfire. Not quite the same as a full one, but
So,
it keeps you
how-
alive.
this is something I've never understood. I don't know if either one of you have played this game.
Yep.
But how do you determine where they would be best at?
With their skills. Their specials.
Okay.
Certain rooms are better for certain people, like cooking. I can't remember what they're good for.
Is there like a guide to tell you?
No, it tells you. Like, you just hover your thing over that. Like, pick up the person, hover it over
Yeah,
top of one of the places. It tells you what they're best at.
I know that. It tells me that what their strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck, but that doesn't tell me where the hell to put them.
Yes, it does. Take that person,
Ow!
click and hold on that person. Drag them
let
over
me-
to the waterworks.
Okay,
Hold them over
let
the
me-
waterworks.
Oh, does the number?
Yes.
Oh. So the higher the number up, where's he at? I heard the music.
Stranger? Let's fight the first boss. Come here, you
No!
sodden knight. He pissed himself.
No! Damn it.
This knight pissed himself. He's sodden.
I lost the mysterious stranger.
Ow. This is not going well.
What?
Fighting this boss. Apparently bombs are really good against him, though. I didn't know that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck. No! Shit.
Okay, and they'll be happier in an area where
Uh-huh.
they work better, right?
Mm-hmm. Can you make the radio station yet?
The sudden night stole
Not
has
yet-
stolen
not yet.
420 salt. Blaze it.
Was it 420?
Mm-hmm.
Blaze it.
That's my vault number for this vault.
Makes sense.
Let's see where you would go.
Figure we'll play some of this, and then later on we'll go back to the old standby as Sly Cooper. Yeah. Nice thing is, Sean, for people that can't really play this game very well, like I'm having trouble with right now. Son of a bitch. I need to take off some armor. I'm wearing way too much, that's why. Okay, I rolled. If you're fighting the boss again, there's a certain point you have to get his health down to before you can before he just gives you your salt back. So you don't have to actually kill him to get all your salts. I don't have nearly enough stamina for this shit.
There's a couple very well-rounded vault dwellers.
That's good. They can be good most places then. Oh, I thought he was turning around.
You rolled into that one.
I did. Tell you what, the final boss in this game was awesome. Did you beat this, Flack?
No.
Do you have it?
Mm-mm.
If you like games like this, it's a good one.
Yeah, I might get it when it goes on sale around Christmas.
I plan on
It's-
buying it on PC at some point.
It's in a bundle if you want to go check that out on Steam. Does the radio station make everybody happy?
As long as they're playing the right music, probably. I'm joking about the music part, but yeah, it does.
Yeah, I need
It
a
also,
couple.
you can have it either play internally or externally. So if it's playing internally, more people will be happy. But if you play it externally, more people will show up to the vault.
Ah,
Which is good if you need more people. It's bad if you don't want any more people. We did it! And now, let's use an item.
yeah, I need a couple more people to unlock that.
I think it just took me back to the shrine. Did. Damn it. It's not where I wanted to be. I want to go back to the sanctuary.
Okay, so at minimum, I need 100 dwellers to unlock all the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to work to make them happy right now.
Hand jobs from the overseer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Running back to level up.
Okay, you're happy now. You're still not happy.
You just can't please some
Oh,
people.
you just went up. Okay, you're getting happy.
Oh, getting people pregnant makes them very happy, by the way.
Was it like a North Carolina simulator?
Yeah. It's funny because
No,
it's
it wouldn't
true.
be pregnant, it'd be meth.
It
Both.
used to be pregnancy before they learned about meth.
Meth greater than having children.
Yep. This guy I know here, he's a complete moron. Didn't realize that someone was writing a article on meth being good for you, ironically, being sarcastic about it.
Yeah.
And he shared it saying, you guys should look at that. This doctor said that. And I'm like, A, you just ousted yourself as a meth head.
Yeah.
B, we already knew that. And C, you're an idiot. On top of that.
Offering blacksmith. You all may have noticed that there's gold in the bottom left as well as salt. Something that's different between this and Dark Souls is this uses both salt and gold. So buying items costs gold, upgrading items costs salt, and leveling up also costs gold. Kind of want that weapon. Because I usually end up going pretty heavy on stuff.
Okay, it's gonna take a long time for him to get back here. Ooh.
On with the adventure. Every time you beat a boss, you get a key, so you can keep going. The range on this knife is broken. Fortress key. Hello, sir. This guy shows up every so often. He's a good guy.
No one has a nose.
You're right. Wait, don't I have later armor? I do. Oh, that's much better.
Chelsea makes good food.
Well, that's why you married her.
True statement.
And this is the materials guy. You can buy some materials. Oh, and armor. Don't know what any of that is.
Yeah, some of that stuff like lock of hair you have to have to upgrade weapons.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And later on, you just be farming for fucking, uh, shit, I can't remember what they're called. What's the cat statues? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's dark in here. Let's ignore this guy. He's too powerful for us right now. It's actually a useless item to this build, getting the mage, because I never use magic in any of these games. Like, even in Dark Souls, I don't use magic.
I think I used miracles in the first one a lot.
I think at one point I learned how to do one of them, just like the healing miracle, just because I wanted to be able to heal myself.
I joined the Sunbro Covenant and kept throwing lightning bolts at everything. And then when something got close enough, they realized that I had spec'd my sword to, instead of using strength or anything like that, it used holy, and I was crazy holy.
I don't think I have enough to level anything up. Yeah, I need a lock of hair for that. Yeah, they lock a hair for that too. Okay.
Why don't you cut your own hair off?
True. You'd think that would work.
I don't know, it's ginger hair, so it probably has no magical properties.
It has
Just
more
sucks the
magic.
magic right out of everything.
Wouldn't they give it more magical properties?
It would give it less.
Here's the secret.
Like a black hole of magic.
I knew there was a
Just
secret door.
absorbs it.
Whee.
Damn, I'm getting good at spotting the mysterious stranger in Fallout Shelter.
You finding Waldo?
Yeah, pretty much.
Item find right up. Yay. The mimics in this game are terrifying.
Did you guys see that game that came out here recently called Typo Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked pretty good. People is getting happy.
The glare on my screen that's just bad enough that I'm having trouble seeing. Yeah, parried, bitch. Ah. Come here. Yeah. Slowly killing this guy by poking him in the face with a dagger. Oh shit. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, like I was saying before, those guys up there hanging from the thing, those are dead players. So we watched Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog yesterday again.
Yes. It's good.
It's so good, I miss it. Oh, creepy guy. Oh, come here, creepy guy. Are we gonna kneel to the scarecrow guy?
No. You kneel to no man.
Even if he kind of looks like Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah, you might want to kneel.
That movie was made by a pedophile. Like, actually, the guy was actually convicted on those charges.
Nice. I don't have anything to get rid of this, do we? So, this sanctuary was claimed by the 3. So, I can stay here and rest. But I don't get as much of a bonus from resting here as I normally would. Yes, we here at Not Quite Streamers are proud supporters of Tech Decks.
Sure are. For when your game's not doing shit. Tech Deck. That'd be a great tagline.
Tech Deck for all those loading screens.
Well, that's what you used to do with your 3DS.
I still do that on my 3DS.
Found my DS a while ago, and I was like, oh, I've got a Jar in the Wonder run I can do. Played 5 minutes, and I was like, I don't feel like I can up for the mental gymnastics of this right now.
I just picked up one of the best swords in the game. It's a two-handed weapon that already, just at base level, does 29 damage, while the just regular broadsword only does 10. So great, but it scales off of strength. I don't want to make this a strength build. I want to make this a dex build.
Yeah, I like this one because it looks like the original old school retro girl skateboards with that mustard yellow.
With the girl on it.
Yeah. It's like I don't care for a ton of the pro boards because I mean they're really personalized. And
Yeah.
some of them are alright.
It'd be cooler if you actually knew who these fuckers were.
Yeah.
Which I don't. Ooh. I think it's a rare
I don't
drop.
know a lot of them.
Oh, yes.
That's why I'm really
Yes.
waiting for the Revive Tech Decks to come out.
Yeah, they should be out this fall.
Good. Let me know when you hear if they're out.
Yeah, well.
Because I'm going to get all of them. Like, I hope they have a good bundle.
I'm not sure if they're doing the bundle one, but I know they're doing like the here's everything. Or not like here's everything, like they have them all coming out. I don't think there's any like store exclusives.
Good. Because that would suck dick.
No, we don't want to take the oath. We just want to level up.
Boom! I got that mysterious stranger yet again.
Nice. Where's the dexterity stuff? Whee! What was this way? I tried dead end.
You know the one thing I like about Tech Deck now?
The fingerboards are just a little bit bigger.
Well, there's that. And the simple stand they come with.
Oh, the clear one?
Yeah. Because we didn't get that when they first came out.
They don't all come with that, though.
I haven't seen one that didn't come with.
Yeah, most of mine don't have them. The bundles don't have them.
But I mean, that's fine. I'm not gonna display all of them. Like a lot of them I'm using, but the ones I want to buy purely for display, that's just a perfect way to display them. I've actually I found a cheap ruler that we had laying around,
Mm-hmm.
and I've turned it into a spot where I'm hot gluing all the
Fuck.
stands.
Yeah.
So once I get them all, they'll be all stood up in a line and everything.
They're going to say you turn it into a rail.
No, I've already got that too.
So, I think everyone's gotten the idea of Salt and Sanctuary now. Great game. Lots of little things in it. Lots and lots of fun. But I think now we're going to switch over to Sly Cooper again. Do some more thievery. So
Sly Cooper with his obese and paralyzed friend.
Yes. Who's now apparently the only person hanging out because everyone else is captured. So there's that.
Sucks.
Yeah, that's what happened at the end of last set. Everyone got captured. Sly's hurt real bad. Murray got captured. And...
Yeah, did you stream that last night?
No, I didn't stream last night. Officer Neela was captured. Or captured
When
them.
did you stream the number 3 one?
Wednesday.